Okay. So, 2020 was a year of events. Let's address the panda in the room, shall we? Decadence is an anime. Is it good? Is it bad? I genuinely don't know. I've watched this anime twice and I still have no idea what the plot was. There were robots, there were humans, there were alien robots who pretended to be humans, who think they're in a video game but never talk about it and don't realize they're on Earth, or that humans are alive or real, I think. I seriously could not follow the plot. And is also why I don't think this anime is my anime for Anime of the Year 2020. This anime just really messed with my head. Do you know another anime that kind of messes with your mind? ID Invaded, an anime about diving into the minds of killers to try and find them. And by diving in, I don't mean sitting down and talking with them, I mean literally diving into their psyche. However, in doing so, whoever dives forgets their real identity and instead believes himself to be a brilliant detective.
I'm Sakaido. I can't remember my full name, but I know I'm the brilliant detective.
This battle's just beginning, and it won't end until Sakaido solves the case.
Somehow, you've created a system that can detect the intent to kill.
I think that this machine can glean a person's murderous intent. Your willingness to kill is tied to your sense of morality. It's derived from higher thought. This device only detects base impulses.
At the scene of each of his crimes, we collected his cognition particles. You need to keep your eyes trained on the Waku Musubi. We found our particles.
That image in the center of the room was generated by the Mizu Haname, right?
The idwell is a product of the unconscious mind. Anything goes in there, logic takes a back seat.
Remember that this is the world of his drive to kill. Everything has meaning.
You can only enter an idwell if you've killed someone.
To help solve these cases, you've allied yourself with at least one murderer.
Good work in there.
Thank you for saying so.
I'm curious about what it would be like to go inside a well.
Entering your own idwell is prohibited. Your well comes from your unconscious. To dive inside it is to become conscious of the unconscious.
Whenever you dive, you forget who you are and everything you know. I'm surprised that doesn't bother you.
The pilot losing their memories inside the well and becoming the brilliant detective is no accident. Most likely it's a safety feature in case a pilot decides to enter their own idwell.
He referenced memories. Secrets he should have no way of knowing.
Remember that you dive in order to assist our investigation.
I've noticed every time this Narisugo is led away by the guards, he comes back slightly different. Like his already grim expression was darkened by some new layer.
I feel just fine, I swear. I've kicked the bucket in the well plenty. You get used to it.
You're still experiencing death each time. That takes a toll on you, I'm sure of it.
This anime is weird in all the right ways, but it also isn't pretentious about its subject matter of identity, morality, philosophy, psychology, and ethnics. Unlike other series that pretend like they're all high and mighty and so profound for covering a story that's about as deep as a first semester philosophical student regurgitating what they heard in class, trying to sound smart, acting like no one else has ever thought about what they're talking about, despite being so commonly spoken about, they're literally in a fucking class being taught about it on that very subject. Why was I so defensive about that? Darwin's Game is another interesting anime that came out this year that is kind of okay. I think I like this series. The concept of a death game is nothing new, but it did take an interesting take on it, and it had some interesting ideas that it explored. The series wasn't great, but I also definitely don't think it was bad. The final episode is really good. It uses an anime trope that I want to talk about more in a future video, while also setting up an intriguing storyline for season 2. But we're probably never going to get it, as it wasn't intriguing enough to make me want to read the manga. So, I guess the anime was good? I would say Darwin's Game is the very embodiment of a 6 out of 10. It's a perfectly fine piece of media that I wouldn't go out of my way to recommend, but if someone asked about it, I would recommend they watch. This series is definitely junk food, but it's the junk food you wouldn't personally buy, but if your mate offered you some, you would happily snack on it.
We need to have a talk about that game that Hamada sent you.
What is this? A free-to-play game?
Kaname, do not open that app, whatever you do! I'll ride over to your house this evening and explain everything you need to know.
What is this freaky game?
This is Darwin's game.
This is nothing but a stupid game, right?
Darwin's game was fun for a little while, at least. Well, have a good time in this nightmare if you can, kid. Once you get used to it, there's nothing in the world that can give you such a rush.
It's that body outline art series everyone's talking about. These things have been popping up all over Shibuya, and no one knows who the artist is.
When you're in Darwin's game, your only connection to the outside world is through the app itself.
If you really want to leave, then just go and die.
So quitting means giving up your life?
You kill, you win. You win, you live. That's all you want, isn't it? Then you'll just have to win it.
Still don't understand what Darwin's game is, or how this app is supposed to work. For now, I should learn everything I can about this app. There's a gacha function too? You're kidding me.
First off, I want you to tell me what your sigil is.
If I had a weapon in my hand right now, I would still be able to fight! Why am I suddenly holding a gun out of nowhere?
A sigil is a special type of evolution that the snake gave you to help you battle opponents in the game. Even if nobody tells you what it is, you should be able to use it instinctually. You can also convert your points into cash, but I would do that sparingly.
Well, I'll use 10 points right now as a test. It went up to a whole million. The 10 points I cashed in must have already posted. So this is what you get for playing a game of life or death.
Sir, stop running and put your hands in the air! I'll kill you myself, you bastard!
Another series that came out in 2020 was Great Pretender, and I do not know if I like this series or not. I've rewatched it twice, but if you ask me to tell me what I enjoyed about it, I don't think I could tell you. Great Pretender tells the story of a bunch of Robin Hood-like criminals. I actually think this anime is really stupid, and you really have to suspend your reason of disbelief to ignore the many ways each job could have gone and should have gone horribly wrong. But thank God everything just happened to work out exactly as they planned, including all the things they couldn't have planned for or accounted for. All the logical actions that the Mark would have done or taken that for some reason they didn't. This anime is dumb, and I kind of hate that I for some reason rewatched it. You know what? I think 2020 was just the year of animes that messed with my mind. Speaking of mindfuckery, Attack on Titan, the final season, also released at the tail end of 2020. But you know, I've already had Attack on Titan as my anime of the year, and it wasn't the final season. It was Attack on Titan, the final season, part 1 of 3. But part 3 is actually broken up into part 3, part 1, and part 3, part 2. It's actually Attack on Titan, the final season, part 1 of 4, part 1, part 1. But we're not going to call it that because that sounds dumb. So it's actually Attack on Titan, not the final season, but we're going to call it the final season because it sounds cool, even though we know it's not going to be the final season. I'll still never not be mad about the dumb naming of the seasons. Finally, we have Rent-A-Girlfriend, an anime that feels like it shouldn't be anime of the year, but damn it, Rent-A-Girlfriend is actually such a good series. Is it filled with generic anime tropes?
Hold on, are you telling me that your grandson's girlfriend is Chizuru?
Are you serious?
Chizuru's my granddaughter!
Yes. Is it filled with cliches? Yes. Is it kind of stupid? Absolutely yes. But somehow it's also an amazing story as we watch Kazuya grow from who he is at the start of the series to who he is by the latest volume of the manga. Is it a perfect story? No. Is it filled with some really dumb story beats? Yes. But will you also find yourself invested in Kazuya's character growth and realistically complex platonic love interest relationship between him and Chizuru? Yes, absolutely.
I have a girlfriend.
Sorry, I fell in love with someone else. Let's break up.
I got dumped. Rent-A-Girlfriend?
Are you Kazuya? Well, I had a lot of fun today. Thanks a lot. See you, Kazuya.
What? Outrageous! It was all just an act? I need to give her a piece of my mind.
What's wrong with you? Are you stupid? I mean, I'm a rental girlfriend. This is just how it works.
I'm totally in the wrong.
Who's this young lady?
She's my girlfriend.
I'm Chizuru Mizuhara. My grandma's here. She's a patient at this hospital as well. Oh, hello.
Grandma, I haven't told her anything about the rental girlfriend job.
Are you telling me that your grandson's girlfriend is Chizuru?
I doubt I'll see Chizuru Mizuhara again. I'm done with pretend dating forever.
Huh?
You really are Mizuhara!
Yes, I am.
I can't believe Chizuru Mizuhara goes to my college.
Kazuya? What are you doing here?
You guys are being rude! Rude towards my girlfriend!
Your girlfriend?
What the hell is wrong with you?
I've known Kibe forever and he's friendly with my gran, so if he finds out about the rental girlfriend thing, so will she!
I can't allow that! Then even my grandma would find out about all of this!
I know that!
When I found Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 2 had only just finished airing, I had to watch the last 3 episodes in sub because the dub wasn't available. I know, such a tragedy. Oh, I have to watch it in sub. But that's how committed I was. I wasn't second screening that shit, I was full on focused on the series. Season 2 wraps up on chapter 103 of the manga, and after finishing it, I needed more. And I binged about 10 volumes worth of Rent-A-Girlfriend all the way up to chapter 202 in the span of about a week. Then I got busy and I haven't returned to in 3 years, but hey, season 4 released early this year, so when the next season releases, I'll be up to date with it. And while we're waiting for season 5, why not watch some of the animes from 2021, which you can hear about by clicking here.